What's up? I'm Chantal, you're the internet. Now that we know each other just a little bit better, I've got a confession to make. Karma sucks. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Nah, duh, karma sucks. We all know that. But sometimes karma does really suck when it comes to certain times. Like, for instance, with me, karma sucked really big time. Which, hey, did I deserve it? Yeah, probably I did. But did it suck? Yes, it did. So basically, as you can tell from the title of this video, I was catfished, which sucked on my account. But to be blatantly obvious, I probably deserve it from something that I did beforehand, which was really, really stupid on my account. But let me start from the beginning. So basically, I had these couple of friends, Jess and Tanya. Jess and I weren't really big friends because she had done something to me in the past that I wasn't really forgiving. But Tanya and I were really close, which was really cool. So basically, we had this platform that we used to use on our laptops that we got given from the school that was supposed to be used for school purposes only. None of us ever listened to that anyway. But we had this platform that we used to basically create our own little avatars, and we could send them into like playground modes, which is basically like little virtual worlds where you can make your character kind of like, I don't know, slide down slides or jump off buildings or whatever the heck you wanted. Anyway, so we had this little playground mode where we used to go and we used to basically talk to random strangers all over the world. We did know that there were dark parts of the internet where there were potentially people that wanted to harm us out there. We knew about that. We still took the risk anyway, we weren't really worried. Again, probably big mistake. So basically, with the people that we're talking to, sometimes they did get really close to you and started like low-key dating you. This happened with a guy that Tanya was talking to. Let's call him John. So Tanya and John started dating, and that was cool with them. I was happy with them. Was a little worried that John wasn't, who he said he was, and so was Jess. So Jess wanted to talk to John and asked Tanya to like set it up so they could talk. Tanya was worried, particularly because, again, this is why Jess and I weren't really big friends, because Jess had hit on and pretty much stolen a boyfriend that I had had away from me. That's different story, different time. But anyway, Jess had stolen a boyfriend that I had had. Anyway, so I understood why Tanya was worried. I understood that whole situation. So Tanya and I came up with this really cool plan. Not really cool, stupid plan. But we came up with this plan to basically make a fake account of John's, and I would talk to Jess posing as John. So that whole thing backfired because Jess ended up finding out, because obviously Tanya told her, or I don't know, Jess ended up finding out, and that was pretty much blown up in my face. But then Tanya and Jess somehow made up the same kind of situation when it came to what Tanya and I were doing with Jess about John, but they did it with a third party, which was Jess's ex-boyfriend, Mal. So Mal, Jess, and Tanya all got together and they were all making fun of me and everything, and Mal made a fake account posing as this guy named Jake, and Jake started talking to me. Jake was this little nerdy emo kid, pretty much my type, who used to pretty much be really, really nice to me and everything. Again, I was this shy emo kid in high school, didn't really get a lot of attention from guys, didn't really get a lot of attention from anyone. But when it came to him just talking to me, it was basically talking about some of the struggles I'd gone through, just how my day was, how school was treating me, how my friends were treating me, and he was really helpful. Like, he was really nice to me. And I loved the fact that I could talk to him about anything, which was so cool. So anyway, we started talking for quite a while, and it was getting pretty intense. It was a little weird for me, but getting pretty intense. It basically came to the weekend and he said he needed to tell me something. I said, yeah, sure, what's up? He goes, I like you. And I went, okay, well, what do you mean? And he goes, I like you. And I'm like, as a friend? He goes, no, as more than a friend. I went, okay. Again, very shy, didn't know what to do because not a lot of boys ended up showing me attention at that stage. I barely had any boyfriends at all. I probably had Last one I had was probably 6 months before this happened, and I was really confused. Anyway, so I went, okay, no worries, and basically just went about my daily life because didn't know how to respond, didn't know how to act. Monday comes around and my friend Jess and Tanya are basically talking to me, and Jess comes up and goes, what did Jake say to you last night? And I said, none of your business, like, why do you need to know? She goes, no, tell me what Jake said. And I just decided to like brush her off and just say, like, I'm talking to Jake, leave me alone, he's just some guy, just leave me alone, I'm just having some fun, I'm just talking to some really cool people on the internet, again, leave me alone. So basically what happened was I didn't find out until the Friday after the Monday where Jess told me don't talk to Jake anymore that Jake was essentially Mal, and that the whole thing was basically to make fun of me because they thought that that was funny. So yeah, basically this is a story about the time that my friends were assholes to me and I should have not been friends with them in the first place. But yeah, I was catfished and my friends were assholes. So yeah, if you guys like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Also leave a comment down below whether you've been catfished or you've catfished someone, or basically you just, this reminds you of like a funny story about a time a friend was catfished or something like that. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Also remember to hit that subscribe button. Also remember to hit that little bell for the notifications so when they pop up for you. And I will catch you guys next week.